Alright guys, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright episode 23, as we wrap up the next and last investigation phase, before we have to get back in there and duel with Von Karma. So, let's get it on. December 27th, 211, Wright & Co. Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder, she wrote. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never! Nick. Yo! How's everything doing? You can just barge in here, bro. You with your thinker murdering clockmaker. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude! Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me, yeah! Bow before your hero! Okay. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty! Aw, Maya's just so nice. But seriously, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. You know, what's funny is I thought that there was a chance they would get attacked in the elevator the same way that Edgeworth's dad was attacked when they left. They might have a scene play out there, but they didn't go that route. But I was like, uh-oh. I thought the caretaker guy was the security guard, because he, they said they had the lack of air, and the guy had permanent brain damage, so that's what I thought he was. Maybe he is still, who knows? But Edgy, if that guy did have brain damage, he might have shot that Edgeworth's father anyway. But not just because he's crazy, brain damaged. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know who's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two till the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then, when he saved my life from the bullies. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. What? Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. Ooh, new soundtrack. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, What? Hey, Larry. What you talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today. That's final. Everybody's been beating around the bush about it. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Back when we were doing a heated game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Gone wrong. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh.
I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. How much lunch money do you need? Jesus. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget it though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. Uh-oh.
So, I thought you did it, Nick.
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. What a world these guys live in. So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. The teacher's in the background like, yeah, this is fine. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, guilty. No, but just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Guilty. Okay, yeah, no more barhead. You'll have the relay race or the library. Sit so long. Did you rob that bank the other day? Jesus. Not fiction. No, you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Poor Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money was stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! You shouldn't have to apologize! Okay. Edgeworth being like, the only thing that belongs to this trial is evidence! Anything else has no place! You should all be ashamed! Amateurs! Miles! There he is! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. And you shouldn't apologize! Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof! That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent! But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it! He's the one answer! Guilty! Guilty! Y'all just shut up! That's all it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it! Hey, Larry Butts! Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Interesting. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Oh, God. It's better than Steel Samurai.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's where I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become an attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he'll be transferred to another school. DL6. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's stuff. It's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Objection time! You don't mean... That's why he became a defense attorney! To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to beat me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Not Larry. Not Larry. Whoa, Nick. So that's why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Oh, this guy. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick!
Nick! Say, Mr. Edward. It's the last thing you do. Is that his middle name? Is his first name? Is Phoenix a nickname? Alright. Very well. First is that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. Let's go to Polly. I told her for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Wonder if he's got anything to say since he's in here. Charlie! Dun, 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 dun. When I close it, it's in my hand. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Okay, fellas, we are back. Just a little recording work for us. Hold on, widen this out. Okay, fellas, now we're back. Sorry about that. A little recording work. Okay, we're good to go. Just switch it so I don't have to look over to the side anymore. I guess I could. Nah, forget it. I'll worry about it next time. Dun, dun. Actually, so let's see what he cleared out. Oh, do we need to get that back? We don't need that anymore. But they let us keep it for some reason, I'm not sure. Miles. You look as grim as always.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I heard a story about the class trial.
Class trial? What in the hell are you talking about? Only person who was important to was Phoenix.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. I still remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Yes, Maya, that has become clear. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth didn't even know, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you've changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. DL6. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. Damn. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. That's it! Yanni Yogi. They mentioned it before, I probably talked about it before, because of the gap in time, I forgot. That's him, I think. He had to be the shooter. Any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. And then tomorrow, the case expires, on the day 15 years ago. The 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? That's why he talks about it in a dream. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. This is probable. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's his mentor. He's my teacher, and the man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. and not one suspect he was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. Totally different philosophy than what the United States government is supposed to be based on, which is better to let 1,000 guilty men walk free than let one innocent man, you know, hang or go to prison. Different philosophy. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. I was trying to... It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. Yeah, the whole philosophy that everybody that we try must be guilty because we can't determine who's innocent, yet in this case you look guilty but are innocent. No kidding. Here, let's show you this emotionally terrible picture of your father getting shot. Dick, no! It's a photo of his father, don't show him that. You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. What about this metal detector? Alright, Edge, we'll see you in a minute. We are gonna go to the Criminal Affairs Department real quick. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe! He won't be coming back today. Oh. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, see? Good luck, Gumshoe. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now. Don't be harsh. I don't know. I just had to stop by there. I just wanted to see what was happening. Oh, there you are. Long time no see. No, it's been like a day. Not even. Oh, Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? It's a theory. Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody at trial done tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty as a police officer, see? Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Take the metal detector. Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, and another thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore! Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Guess it's Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Eyesore. Yeah, I'd say it was. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Grossberg! Ah, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth when I used to walk. The scent of fresh lemon. He always says that. Mr. Grossberg, there's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, maybe. Not if Von Karma gets his way. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Alright. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Hey, who does know? Let's get in there and talk to Polly. Caretaker shack.
Nobody's home.
Hello, hello. What? Polly. What up, Paul? What's happening, Paul?
Where our owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, hello. What? I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. We know the secret words. Get in that safe. Reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number of the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. 1226. I remember. 1228. Sorry. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh. But hey, it keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. Letter. Oh, boring. Let's read it. The name and signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick!
How do I have an owner's name to you?
That's what I know. I'm gonna read the whole thing. Please do. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Huh. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond, how to frame Edgeworth. Well, this is perfect. This is exactly what we need. It's not signed, though. Calling Edgeworth out of the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here. Perfect detail. But who wrote it? Who told that guy to do this? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Maybe the guy that actually shot the defense attorney. Maybe it's got split person. I don't know. Maybe that someone will be revealed. It's kind of hard to say. Hard to say. Look, I don't know. One thing's for sure. This letter is an amazing clue. Maybe Grossberg will know. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure this is something.
Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Right now the bird's gonna hate me. Something's cold. Looks like he didn't turn the heaters on because he hasn't been back here since the trial. Yeah, I wonder who whisked them away. What's wrong? Tell me!
Pink Princess Special!
That's why I didn't want to tell you. Oh gosh. Let's go. Move and let's go to Grossberg's place. One day left, Nick. I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. I know. Come on. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack we were at, where that boat rental caretaker lives. Let's see. Revenge. On me? Yeah, revenge. Maybe somebody he got declared guilty who wasn't? But why? And how would they know about the DL6 thing? Who was that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So it was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two guys who ruined that guy's life? Edgeworth and his dad? I don't understand. How did they ruin Yanni Yogi's life? Doesn't make any sense. This is your last chance. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations. Might be. Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yeah, we said that already. Well, I said that, I suppose. They're suspecting the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. Yeah. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! Just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. Possible. In the end, they claimed he passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Maybe that's what he means by ruined his life. It got him trapped in the elevator somehow? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edward. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Yeah? Something that's been troubling me these last few days. The fact that you're on trial for murder? I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Yes, we just saw this. A memory of murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. Wow, I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe. Oh, did Edgeworth actually shoot his dad by mistake? Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. Just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! Oh my gosh. Dad! He's attacking Dad! I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In the days I picked up the pistol and fired? Threw it. Get away from my father! Uh-oh. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. Jesus. It's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Luke. If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Could be. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father! Maybe. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot more about the L6 incident. Maybe. Yeah, Grossberg. The angst. Yep, see ya. Grossberg, you're finally back in your office. Ahem! You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, Mr. Edgeworth! I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream! Use that spirit medium power, I wonder. If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irreparable. For some reason, I can say this word, but my brain is just, it won't connect it. Irrevocably wrecked. I couldn't do it. Crazy. Irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. It's possible. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Yeah, no doubt. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. Jesus, I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called it a spirit medium. That was your mother, Missy Fey. Yes. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yogi was found innocent. That's why my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Maybe. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying that he's falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility. I'm talking about ghost here in law, but a possibility nonetheless. Oh, so this is a letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. Why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. It's perfect, clear handwriting. It's Von Karma. It is Von Karma. Perfect handwriting. He's a perfectionist in everything he does. Oh my god. Von Karma. Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time in court reports. Nani! But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... yeah, Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Two men who ruined his life, let him get it. Because Yanni Yogi got declared innocent! Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. Because Miles Edgeworth had the air deprivation and it wasn't a perfect case, Robert Hammond won the case. Who was the prosecutor? Probably Von Karma. So he didn't win all his cases. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no, yeah. How did Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. Yogi must have told him, maybe. Yeah, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred? I think they mean to say unscathed. Oh, scarred, unscarred, as in he was scarred. Scathed, unscathed would probably be more common English. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence. It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Wow. An unusual event for the man. That was his first and last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. Wow. To Europe! I haven't either. You're a stranger about vacations, my case. That was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? I don't know. Pleads guilty to DL6. I won't let him say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave, maybe. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Grossberg, thanks. Can't promise anything, is it? If I get any chance of finding something else for him. I understand. Police materials. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone. Yeah. It's pounding the pavement for real, yeah. We were wondering if we should check out the records room again. I can't tell if there's anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. He can go in as long as he's in there. Oh, he's falsifying records! Get in there! Move! Get in there! Hey! Hey, you mother cucker! Misty as always. Here just yesterday. I'm sure they hadn't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. He took the record. For sure he took the record. Oh, this one. Oh, I guess my sister's case is in here too. Gathering dust. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in here recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the files for DL6, it's completely empty. No! Von Karma. You. How do you know my name? What? Have we met? What? What are you saying? We see each other every day. Miles Edwards defense team. Defense team? What? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. See how this guy was Edward's mentor? Hey, about that document you got there, brother. Mr. Edwards is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. He wanted to corrupt him, to dishonor his father's memory. Tomorrow's trial will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. Yeah, look at you, you evil. Hold on, Phoenix, you're younger than this guy. You say, hold on, brother. Now about that there documentation. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and drop that there right where it's at. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court. Hold on. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. He's admitting it right here, right now. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? It's a taser. Stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. Okay. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Oh, what are you? Run! Oh, Maya! Maya! Oh, my. Oh! I sure hope we made a photocopy of evidence. Got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya! Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. Jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. No! Don't get so down on yourself, Maya. Self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding on to something. She has the bullet! DL Simpson's evidence. Number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Yeah! We got this! I'll prove to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. Damn, this is dramatic. Sorry, hit the microphone. So that concludes our investigation phase. So I wanted to wrap it up so we have one long episode, 145-minute on top of the other one from the last one. Very dramatic. We are going to get this son of a bitch. For sure. I'm trying to limit the cursing, but we're getting this guy. We are getting Von Karma. He's corrupted Edgeworth. He's admitted to setting him up. We're going to get this guy. We're going to get him. Alright, guys. We will see you on the next episode and likely the close of this case. Hope you're enjoying it, and we'll see you next time. See you, guys.